Hello and welcome. In this video we are going to take a look at how to download Visual Studio for free and use that to create applications with. So let's go ahead and load up Microsoft Edge or your favorite browser. Do a search for Visual Studio. The link we want to click on is visualstudio.microsoft.com. I'll leave a link in the description. As you can see here, we've got 3 different applications that you can install. Visual Studio for Mac, so as the name implies, this is a Mac only version of Visual Studio. We've got Visual Studio Code, which is for editing and debugging on any operating system. And I know quite a lot of people actually are using this, so I've never personally tried it, but perhaps this is something I will give a go at some point. As you can see, we've got a Windows installer, Mac installer and Linux. But what we're interested in right now is Visual Studio. So this is a full-featured IDE. IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment to code, debug, test and deploy to any platform. That's pretty interesting. If you want to learn more, obviously just click on this link and it will show you all of the things that you can do with Visual Studio. I'm not going to go through all of them. I'll let you read that at your leisure. If we go back to this page, you can see we've got a download Visual Studio and we've got 3 different flavors. So we've got the Community Edition, the Professional Edition and the Enterprise Edition. The one you will be interested in is the Community Edition. It's the same version that I use at home, and this is what I do all of my tutorials with. So this is free for individual developers, academic uses and open source. Professional is only a free trial for individual use, and the Enterprise Edition is a free trial but only for organizations. But there isn't really much difference between the Community and the Professional Edition, so my recommendation would be to go ahead and click on the Community Edition and download it and give it a whirl. It's a fully featured IDE, so it's not as though it's a cut down version, and this has been blocked, it says, so you just have to say keep, and if we click on open file, as you can see, this would go ahead and install Visual Studio Community Edition. This is great if you're an individual developer or, for example, a student. This will be exactly what you need to get you started. I'm just going to load up my version because there's no point in me installing it again because I already have it. We click here. So this is what it looks like, and just to show you, as you can see, Microsoft Visual Studio Community 2019, and obviously we can go ahead and create projects, console applications, web forms control library, Windows Forms control library rather, ASP.NET web applications, and if you click on this and click next and create, you can also create web API, MVC, model view controller and web forms. Not to mention, you can go ahead, let's go for example web forms, for example. You can go ahead and create JavaScript files, HTML files, you can use jQuery and Bootstrap and CSS, all of that good stuff. So yeah, just a quick video to point out, because not everybody knows that you can actually download Visual Studio for absolutely nothing, for free, and start creating some code and some programs. Especially good if you are a student, and obviously you can still use this if you are an individual developer. And with that said, if you found this video useful, go ahead and like it for me, and if you want to see similar content in the future, we do lots of programming, Windows tips and tricks, and the occasional Office related video tutorials. Why not consider subscribing, and until next time, take care.